Hank here with a quick comparison between the RODECaster Duo and the Zoom H6essential handy recorder. Currently, I'm on the RODECaster Duo. I'm using the Shure SM7B. I don't have any processing whatsoever turned on, and this is its natural sound. I personally love the natural sound of the Shure SM7B paired with the RODECaster Duo. I think the RODECaster Duo does an excellent job of not introducing any preamp noise into the signal. And thanks to those excellent Rode preamps, we get this great sound when pairing these two together. But how's it going to sound in comparison to the Zoom H6essential handy recorder? Let's switch over, shall we? Now I'm on the H6essential handy recorder by Zoom, and here's what it sounds like. When I monitor my own voice back, it's quieter than I thought it would be, even turned all the way up. However, when I am hearing other sounds coming in, it is blowing the old eardrums out. So I have to be careful with that. I had the test tone turned on, and I had cranked up the headphones so I could listen back to myself, and that test tone just about took my hearing completely out. As I learn the device, I'll get better at the settings, etc. But for now, I have to be really careful because I like to hear my own voice back when I'm recording in an audio interface, just so I can monitor what I sound like. Am I picking up a bunch of plosives, etc., etc.? And I had the headphone jack up, and I thought, based on hearing myself back, maybe the headphone output is kind of weak. It is not. I was incorrect on that assumption. But here's how the H6essential handy recorder sounds with the Shure SM7B on the H6essential handy recorder. I can just plug in, hit record, and go. That's one of the benefits of 32-bit float is you don't have to set gain per se. But I'm going to switch back to the RODECaster Duo so you can kind of get a back and forth. In my headphones, it sounds different, but it could be the headphone preamp making the difference between the two devices for me. But we will judge this in post-production, and you can judge in the comments below. Now I'm back on the RODECaster Duo with the Shure SM7B, and this is what it sounds like. What do you think about the sound comparison? I will switch back to the Zoom H6essential handy recorder in just a minute. But are you noticing major differences in the preamps? Remember, no post-processing will be done to these files, and there was no onboard processing done to them either. So you can get a sense of how the H6essential handy recorder stacks up preamp-wise to the RODECaster Duo. So now I'm going to switch back to the H6essential one more time. I'm back one more time on the Zoom H6essential handy recorder. And here's what it sounds like with the Shure SM7B. You don't really have to worry about driving the microphone since you're recording in 32-bit float. Even though in my headphones it sounds different, I can't wait to get into post-production to see which one I prefer or if there's no difference pretty much at all. Remember, there was neither processing on the devices, nor will there be any in post-production. I'm just going to make sure the H6essential audio is at the level that the RODECaster is at and export the file to YouTube. Back on the RODECaster Duo, having gone back and forth a few times, what do you think? Please chime in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my free podcast gear monthly newsletter. I've got an interesting streaming device that I'll be talking about in this month's newsletter, along with some other microphones. So definitely don't miss that. As always, thank you.